Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. If you're a focused learner who's really ready to level up, well, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're diving into a concept that's pretty close to my heart. Travel is more than a vacation. And honestly, this isn't just some catchy title we threw together, it's a total paradigm shift. We're going to completely redefine what it actually means to pack a bag and leave home. Now, when most people hear the word travel, their minds usually jump straight to the classic stereotypes, right? Beaches, luxury hotels, cramped tourist traps. It's almost always framed as just an escape, a quick way to hit pause on reality for a week before dragging yourself back to the daily grind. But what if travel is way more than that? Seriously, what if it's not just a break from reality, but an introduction to a completely better one? What if stepping on a plane is actually one of the absolute most powerful tools you have for personal growth, career advancement, and literally life-changing opportunities? The fundamental truth we're unpacking in our explainer today is that travel is not just about where you go. It's really about who you become. In our crazy interconnected world, hopping on a flight is a gateway to new knowledge and new relationships that can completely alter your life's trajectory. It's a full-on transformation of your identity, not just a simple change of scenery. So let's dive into the first big piece of this, changing your perspective. Look, we all grow up conditioned by our local routines, our local environments, our local beliefs. And hey, that local lens is super comfortable, but it's also inherently limited. But the absolute second you step into another culture, something pretty remarkable happens. Travel teaches. Whether it's realizing that taking an afternoon siesta makes complete and total sense, or, confidently ordering from a menu in a new language, only to realize you just asked for 3 bowls of lemons, you very quickly learn there are countless ways people live and solve problems. It just broadens your understanding of the world in ways a classroom literally never could. Which brings us to our next point, building confidence and independence. Because travel doesn't just politely ask you to step outside your comfort zone, it kind of just drops you right outside of it. Think about the journey itself. First, you find yourself navigating totally unfamiliar cities. Then, you're forced to adapt to a completely new environment. Third, you inevitably face some unexpected challenges, like figuring out a super complicated train system, only to realize you're heading in the absolute wrong direction. But while that's super intimidating at first, it leads directly to step 4, growing your confidence. You basically learn how to trust yourself. And the payoff here? It is massive. You develop some incredibly valuable assets, things like resilience, independence, and real self-confidence. And the best part is, you don't just leave these traits in your suitcase when you unpack. They become vital tools that open doors for you in your career and your business for years to come. All right, let's shift gears and look at creating global opportunities. We're moving from internal growth to tangible external rewards, because one of the most exciting things about travel is that massive life-changing opportunities often start with just one single journey. But you have to actually be there to see them. Maybe a student discovers a university abroad that just perfectly fits their goals. Or an entrepreneur spots a gap and identifies a brand new market. Or maybe a professional attends an international conference and builds relationships that lead to huge future collaborations. You get to experience these possibilities firsthand rather than just reading about them on a screen. It is basically the ultimate bridge between where you are right now and where you want to be. In today's global economy, having access to international connections gives you a massive advantage. The world feels a whole lot larger when you leave your comfort zone, but paradoxically, it also becomes so much more accessible. Okay, let's look at investing in your growth. This challenges how we traditionally think about value. We are all trained to measure investments strictly by financial returns, right? Like stocks or real estate. But travel offers a completely different kind of yield. There's this thought: the return on travel is personal growth. Let's just pause and think about that for a second. This return includes new skills, new languages, and a deep global awareness. Employers absolutely love adaptability. Business owners thrive on spotting international trends. Travel changes who you become, and that transformation ripples into literally every single area of your life. Which brings us to a super urgent point. The time to explore is right now. Yes, technology allows us to communicate instantly across continents, which makes opportunities more visible than ever before. Yet, so many people still postpone their plans. They sit around waiting for this magical, perfect time that, let's be real, is never going to come. So you have to ask yourself, are you traveling to escape life, or are you traveling to expand life? Opportunities almost always favor the people who take action. Every journey you take is an investment in your confidence and your ability to seize the future. That next trip you take, it could absolutely be the one that introduces you to a totally new direction. As we wrap up today's explainer, I really want to leave you with this final thought. The question isn't whether travel changes people, that's a proven fact. The real question is, how might travel change you? And that is exactly where your action starts today. If you want to start exploring study abroad pathways, business opportunities, or just life beyond borders, you need to reach out. Go visit travel.org, or you can WhatsApp or call directly at +234 705 404 7448. Also, definitely go follow @Travelism on all the social platforms. Seriously, don't wait for the perfect time. Take action, invest in yourself, and go find out exactly who you can become. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I will catch you on the next one.